Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Josh back here with another video. Today, a really exciting one. So, what we're going to be doing is a file guide. Now these are primarily used in knife making and therefore either creating a plunge line or filing your shoulders on your ricasso so they fit perfectly with the tang or the handle. Now, I've got a few knives that I'm going to be doing and it'll be handy to use one of these. I'm also going to keep a few in stock for the website, so I thought it'd be good to do a few, or maybe even make a prototype in this one and then follow through and make some more. So I've got the design and everything like that, and I will show it you quickly on CAD and then we'll go through and make the thing. So I hope you enjoy this one, and yeah. Also, I want to add, you don't have to use the machines that I use in this video. I mean, you could possibly get through with a pillar drill and just trying to get it as flat as possible with the carbide, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to be using a mill and a surface grinder, but I imagine you don't have to do that. So yeah, hope you'll enjoy. As you can see here, this is pretty much as basic as it gets. It's just a couple of pieces of aluminium, some carbide, some holes that a rail goes in. These are precision rails, so it's a precision piece of, in my case, 6mm of stainless rod. That's nominal size is quite accurate. A load of threaded holes, and these screws probably in my version are going to be cap heads. I just put them on here just to visualize. These rails have to be drilled accurately so that there is no slop and that they will run up and down within 2 thou, you know. Some of these holes have to be drilled and then some of them have to be tapped. These tapped holes are so they fit into my jig. The carbide gets put on top and I put a decorative chamfer on there. You don't have to have that, but yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. You make sure all your holes are drilled center and absolutely bang on. I'm going to do that with the mill and the DRO, but just make sure you lay it out right and should have no problem. So let's get building. So that side is just facing up the first side. I will then take a reading from this side, bring it over the required distance, offset the tool obviously, and then against this bath stop I will machine the other side, and then that will give the perfect size. So, all that vibration, that was just because I'm using a chuck, because I didn't want to put the thingy in because of all the operations that I'll need with the chuck. I didn't want to mess about because it was quite a pain in the backside putting one in there. So, what I did was I offset it like I said I would, bring in the, you know, the gauge for doing that. Sorry, I can't remember the name at the moment. But I'm just going to rough measure it there, and we got 130 and 0.06. So I'm more than happy with that. I know it's not going to be absolutely bang on because I'm wearing the machine and all that sort of stuff, but do you know what? It's better than general tolerance, so yeah, I'll take that. Absolutely fantastic. Right, hopefully this can keep me more focused. So I'm going to move over to my first point. So I'm not going to show the drawings, I showed the design. I'm not going to show the drawings for the simple fact of this is something I manufacture for my own company. I just know a lot of people want to be able to make one for themselves, so that's why I'm doing the video, just as a bit of help. But we're over to the first point. So this is the first one. If you remember looking at that, this is where the accurate holes have got to be for the guide pins. So let's get that drilled. So you can see why I much prefer to use a chuck, because the amount of taking in and going out, so to speak, is, well, taking drills out, putting new things in, is just, you know, if you're doing it with a collet, it'd take God knows how long. Right, so we're at the point where we're going to start the glue up. Now, I want to say that I did change the material of this. Still the same design, but I did change the material, and I changed the material to 304 stainless steel. The aluminium we were using just weren't, it didn't have enough tensile strength and it was just bending, so that was no good. We changed it. Also, what I've done here is I've drilled a few holes and chamfered them, just so it has a bit of a key in there. I also tried grinding on the back of the tungsten, but as you can imagine, it didn't take anything. So I finished this up to 120 grit. Now, G-Flex does recommend you do this to 80 grit. Obviously I didn't read that till afterwards, so I hope it holds. I can't imagine why there's going to be a problem. So what we're going to do now, start with the G-Flex and get these glued on. I'm just going to glue them on with rubber bands. Can't have anything that'll hold anything else that will hold it, because the clamps that I was using previously just swerved it around the place. So I'm just going to try with some rubber bands, and that's what we'll do. So yeah, I'll just do a little montage of doing this. Right, so I'm just going to leave that there for a few days, let it set, not mess about with it, and then I'll come back and clean the bits off that I'm not happy with, and then we'll surface grind it. Yeah. Hey guys, so that's all there is to it. Bit of milling, bit of grinding, bit of grinding, bit of milling. And yeah, that's it. I understand all of yous won't be able to do it that way with the mills and everything like that, but this isn't more of a how-to, this is more of a how I do it, if that makes sense. So I do hope you still enjoy it, but that's that. So I've built 3. One's going to be going on the website, one's already sold, and one I've made for the shop partner. So if this video does go live and you see it before it's sold, just let me know, send me a message. But I really hope you enjoy that. All my links are in the description below, and you'll also see Manchester Grinders, Onyx Tool Company. The Instagram are on my about page on YouTube, I think. So go and check that out. I really hope you've enjoyed this. Really be good to be back doing videos, and I'll see you in the next one.